Okay, Gemini, this is your daily read. Having hot flashes. Give me a minute. Not real hot flashes, but hey, getting close. Anyway, let's see where your energy is. I'm going to start off by using my everyday witch or tarot deck. I think our tarot deck. Let's see what energy you have today. We have judgment. Judgment is a new phase begins or an awakening, Gemini. There is a new phase or an awakening that's happening for you. Regular tarot judgment would be liberation, redemption, and again, an awakening. But what is it that you are awakening from or having a new phase in regards to? You're doing something different. So look, there's a different song that's being played by you, Gemini. What that song is, we only are yet to discover and figure it out. Everybody's kind of going on a new path of healing, going within and figuring out the things that, no longer serve you, the things that, has been holding you back. And that is where you are right now. Ace of Swords energy, Ace of Wands energy. Sorry about that. Ace of Wands energy is like having the courage and being positive and to go after like your desires. An analogy is let your path be guided by your creative gifts and your passions and your drive. So you are letting, the path that you're going on is what you are, is what happens when you choose a different direction. That's the path that you're on, your creative adventure. So that's where the tower comes in at, because you're ending. This sounds like the last read that I kind of did. Because you're ending a situation, tower energy is, you having some type of disruption and having to kind of change up your energy really fast, an unexpected event that happened is taking place. You have to change up whatever you were doing in the past. And so now you're basically focusing on your creative gifts. And so with the Four of Swords being here, the Four of Swords is being patient, it's rest and relaxation. But now it's time for you to put some pep in your step and keep going. So a Four of Swords analogy is like, now it's time to rest, relax, and heal. Take care of and be at peace with yourself. So whatever situation it is, you're going away from the way that you used to normally do things, Gemini. You're using your creative gifts and you're not letting anything stop you. So if there's anything that's stopping you, you're gonna, you're meditating about it, and you're going to go from there. Because, here it is, Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups energy, excuse me. Page of Cups energy is like, let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams, and the dreams, the fuel of creation, if that makes sense. Let me read it again. Let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams, and dreams the fuel of creation. So again, with the Ace of Wands energy, you're letting your creativity soar when it comes to what you're doing. You're doing something different, because at some point the Five of Pentacles energy comes out, and with the Five of Pentacles being there, it's like we all face a hardship in our lives, and it's during those times that we realize that what we're truly made of. Because with the endings that's happening, and if you look at this energy here, there's rest and relaxation, there's endings, and there is also the Five of Pentacles, which is, some type of poverty or some type of fear of having to, of losing the things that you want. But you feel like, in this point, it's like you're not happy. Oh, look, for the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's some type of conflict. So what I'm saying is that what I was going to say before this card came out is that you're not happy whatever the situation is. You're putting on hold your creative gifts, and you're dealing with this energy where, it's either a fear of loss, or there is now with the Five of Wands coming out. We got two fives and a four. With the Five of Wands coming out, you feel like some type of trouble, instability, or something that's unpredictable. And that's this ending that you're having now, because you're tired of doing stuff, Okay, normally Geminis, and I'm speaking for my father and people that I know. My father was a Gemini, but I'm speaking for their energies. All the Geminis I know, they love to take risk, but for some reason it just seems like to me that you've been walking down an easy path. You've been walking down the path of not, you know, one of my Gemini friends that I knew, he would race. And that was like his excitement. That was, the racing was his excitement. And so he would go ahead and race, and in cars. And when he wasn't doing that, that was like dumbing himself down, or not dumbing yourself down. It was making him feel like he was less than. He worked several jobs. He loved being around people, but the racing part was the adventure for him. So it seems like you weren't going on any adventures, but that's going to change. You're going back to not necessarily your old ways, but you're going back to taking these risks. And that's what it said with the what was it? The Page of Cups energy, right? The Page of Cups says, let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams, and dreams the fuel of creation. So that is the energy that you're going back to. You're ending this whole stagnant energy. Something in regards to, I don't know, this looks like to me, like maybe there was a child that was born and you were fearful of not being able to provide, or not being there, or losing, I don't know how to say it to make sense, to make it not sound so harsh, losing custody of your child because, or not custody, but losing, somebody was making you feel like this, somebody was making you feel like there was some kind of conflict if you were to, go your own way. So you're like, if you look at this card here, you thought about it. You went into hermit mode. You thought about it, because anyway it go, when you tell somebody what you're changing and you're changing and you're doing differently, somebody has always has something to say about it. So if you look, this person is resting here and it's like thinking about everything. They're letting the moon guide them. And these people here are like, well, if we can't keep him or her here, then it might get to this point, because we feed off of the energy and the income from this Gemini, so we got to make some type of chaos happen. And this is just how I see it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm sorry. And this is just kind of how I see it, because look, it's like you see, this is you and this is them inside of this lit up house. Am I saying that right? I don't know. This is them inside of here, and you're like listening to the sabotage that's happening here. Does that make sense? That's what I see. Tell me if that's what you see. So you woke up one day and was like, I thought about it. I figured it out. This is what I'm going to do. And so in the process of you going to let, maybe this is your friends and family, know what your endeavors were, you can hear them saying, we got to figure out how to keep Gemini here. We can't let Gemini go on their own and let this other person come out, because Gemini is a twins. So this is a twin that's probably been living, that's been around, but this twin has been, saying, come on, let's go. And this twin is like, no, 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 no. If that makes sense, take what resonates. Listen, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, right? Because it just seems like you've been trying to be this standout citizen when it comes to being the perfect family man or woman, and doing things by the book the right way. So now it's like, but you're bored. You're bored with the Four Swords energy. You've been patient. You've done everything, but now here it is. There's an ending. You're shaking some up. You're shaking it up. You're ending, you're moving, you're changing locations, you're doing something different. And so because you heard or you overheard these people, which is causing, they're like, oh, we got to figure out how. And it's like somebody overheard this. So you come up one night, you wake up one night and it's like, oh, I'm going to let them know. I'm going to go here to wherever you like to party, because we know Geminis like to party. I'm going to go here and hang out with my family or friends or something like that. And when you're walking up, you and your child, or you and somebody else, you're walking up and you hear them saying, what can we do to keep Gemini here? What can we do to keep Gemini stagnant? What can we do to keep Gemini, I don't remember how these cards went, but what can we do to keep Gemini here, you know, and not moving forward? What can we do? You know, what can we say? And so that's where the Five of Pentacles comes in at, is like a loss here. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Pentacles, because you've been working on your coins. You've been so focused on doing things the right way and working on your coins that you haven't really looked at what the distraction has been and what's been causing you to. But now that you see there's an ending, does that make sense? Take what resonates. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, because I don't know if this is a person, place, or thing, or if this is in a relationship, in regards to a relationship. I'm going to clarify this Tower energy. Let's clarify the Tower energy for this Gemini. Yeah, because it just seems like to me that Gemini, you normally would take all these different risks, full energy to me, right? Even though I know the Fool should be Gemini, but it's a card of Uranus. So yeah, Ace of Cups energy. So we have the Ace of Wands here, and the Ace of Cups energy is here to clarify the Tower. Ace of Cups is allow yourself to feel love, joy, and happiness to the fullest. You know, regular tarot, it's like opportunities, it's great love and it's joy. But you're ending it because there is a great opportunity or joy or some type of love that's here. Five of Wands energy. And I don't think Five of Wands came here. I think Five of Wands, I don't know. Anyway, it's with the King of Wands. If I'm clarifying the Five of Wands, the King of Wands comes out, right? So the King of Wands is like a true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. You know, regular tarot, the King of Wands is somebody that is very secure, you know, and strong, and that, you know, can, you know, people warm up to. But that's not the case right here, because, you know, if this where the card is, I'm still clarifying the Five of Wands energy with the King of Wands. So you've been this provider, you've been this person who everybody can rely on, you've been this person who, you know, people are secure with and want to live vicariously through you. Now we're going to clarify the the Four of Swords energy. I think the Four of Swords was in the middle. That's where I think it was. The Four of Swords comes out with the Five of Pentacles again, because this is the situation that you were in. So Five of Pentacles came here, and it's like it's here again, because, you know, this is the energy of you trying to determine whether you should do it. But here, this is clarification. You should do whatever it is that's making you feel like you have to sit back and not really say, you know, like feel how do you call it, like feel like there's no way out. You know, there's some type of being patient, you know. So the being patient part has walked out of the door when it came to, you know, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles energy, you know. So it's just like you feel like there will be some type of loss or fear of poverty and stuff, but this is what's going to cause you poverty if you keep holding on to these same people, these same energies that's causing you to not use your creative skills, are what's causing you to be able that may cause you to have to go into this poverty or this loss. You're missing opportunities as you let these days go on. So this was just clarification to let you understand and hear that it's time for you to move forward. Here's the Five of Pentacles. We're going to go ahead and clarify the Five of Pentacles for my Gemini. Yeah, because that energy only comes when you're holding on and being stagnant and not moving forward. So the cards that came upright, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. This is your card, Gemini. Knight of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck is be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, and go after it with a single-minded determination. Normally, you would be doing that. And because you've been working on your coins with the Seven of Pentacles, you didn't do that because you were trying to be this outstanding, or person that your family could count on, but you realize now with these conversations that they're keeping you stagnant. So the Ten of Wands energy is burdens, but here's the Ten of Wands. It says share the burdens, lighten your load, and learn to delegate. You do not have to do it all alone. And so that's what you were doing, and in the process of you doing it all alone, I think you're losing out on opportunities, and the opportunities is causing you to feel like it's a burden, and so you're lightening your load and you're going towards those opportunities. We have the Three of Swords Swords energy. Yeah, there is going to be some type of heartbreak. You know, there's a way out as well with the Three of Swords energy. There's finding liberation when it comes to, you know, seeing the burdens that are happening because you're just sitting there and not letting things pass you by. And then we have the Five of Swords energy. Like I said, the Five of Swords energy is sneaky energy. This is ego-based energy to me. You know, it's sneaky energy. If you look, you know, this could be your energy right here, Gemini. Like, you're doing all that you can, and somebody is saying, no, they're saying this behind your back. This same, you know, same people are saying, yeah, you know, we need Gemini's help, but we don't want to we don't want, you know, to tell them this or that. You know, I don't know if that makes sense. It just kind of seems like that. So it's like catty behavior. It's conflict, and it's catty behavior. It's ego-based behavior. If you see this lady here, she's sitting there and, you know, she's like, yeah, I can do, you know, wait a minute. Where is my wand? I lost my wand. Wait, no, I showed it to my niece. Anyway, so it would normally be right here, but I would say the Hermione energy. When God and Leviosa, like that. This person is over here saying it's not when God, it's when God in Leviosa, like, you know, ego based, like, but she wasn't really using her ego. So I'm saying it in a different way. It was more so like, and I'm sorry I use Harry Potter, but that's just, hey, if you don't watch Harry Potter, I don't know what to tell you. But just like using that energy of, you know, I know better, you know, than you do. I can do everything better, but we got to make sure we keep this energy here because, you know, you know, that we know that this person is a leader. You know, we know that this person is a leader. So if we talk about and keep this person stagnant, then the only energy that they'll be in is just like, oh, when they get fed up. But now you hear what they're saying. The same energy of the Four of Swords comes out with the Five of Pentacles, because you walked up and overheard after you took this long rest. You walked up and overheard this same group of people saying what it was that they were trying to keep away from you. You know, these opportunities that you were missing because you were so busy, you know, trying to be a provider and a leader for them. You turn around and you're having burdens because now everything is starting to fall apart with all this rest and negative energy that you're in. And so now it's just like, maybe this could be their energy. This can be their energy of them knowing that you're going to flourish with, you know, knowing how to do things and how to, you know, be a leader and how to make things happen. Look at the map. You're showing people how to get through things. And so maybe that's the energy, that this is their energy, because now they see that you're walking forward. You're lightening your load and sharing your burdens, because they could never help you do the things that you wanted to do. Yeah, it may ruffle a couple of feathers with the Three of Swords energy. It says time heals all wounds. Look at this. This is the rest that you took. The time that heals all wounds. It says, where am I at? Oh, that was a Four of Swords. Here's a Four of Swords. Sorry. It says, the Three of Swords energy is what I was trying to say. Sorry. Time heals all wounds. Don't let your sorrows define you. And then the Four of Swords energy is here. That's what I was trying to say. Now is the time to rest, relax, and heal. Take care of and be at peace with yourself. So that's where you were. You did that before you made this move with the Five of Pentacles. It says we all face hardships in our lives, and it's during those times that we realize what we are truly made of. So that's the reason why you thought about it, and it was like, everybody has to experience this. These people, I can't hold on to them and help them. I have to be responsible for myself. And then the King of Wands energy is like, you know, a true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. But you were inspiring these people to do exactly what you were doing, or want, you know, to be a part of it, but they want to sit up there and live off of your energy. And so that's the reason why when you walked up and you heard them say the things as they say, it just put it into perspective that it's time for you to share your burdens, but not with them, with other people. You know, share your burdens and let them you know, deal with their stuff. So they could be in heartbreak energy because they see you, Gemini. This is an energy that, not an ego based, but this is an energy that you're in now, because it's just like with the Five of Swords energy, you know, their sneakiness caused you to have to defeat them, or have to feel like, you know, at first it was you were feeling defeated, but now they feel defeated because it totally backfired on them. And so again, with the Knight of Swords being here at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords is be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, and go after it in a single-minded determination. This was your energy before you decided to start to try to save everyone. Does that make sense? But again, with the Ace of Cups and the Tower here, Ace of Cups is allow yourself to feel love, joy, and happiness, right? The Tower is, the energy of the Tower says, sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward and rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. So that's what it is. You're wiser now because you realize the energy that was here. You realize that, you know, judgment is here, which is, you know, a new phase that begins. You know, judgment is also, excuse me, judgment also, it says, feel free, free yourself from whatever holds you back and embrace your true calling. Be reborn, shed your old life, and live according to the higher truth. So that's what is holding you back. It's this family, this friends, you know, these people, this energies are holding you back from you going on a new path. You waited, you went into kind of sort of like a hermit mode, and you realized after walking up, maybe on a conversation or walking, you know, and hearing and understanding that these people aren't doing anything to hold you back. So now there is a new phase that begins with you working and doing everything based upon what you love to do and moving forward with the Ace of Wands energy, which is let your path be guided by your creative gifts, your passions, and your drive. So that's the path that you're on now. Look at that. Hold on. Same area. Look at this. This is you manifesting, and this is you creating. Look at that. Same pathway. This is in the almost nighttime. It's not dark yet. This is you on your way. You wake up early in the morning. You're singing your music. La, la, la. Now you have to make the fire. But in the morning you wake up and you work on yourself. You work on the things that you haven't been working on. And so that's kind of how I see that energy. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, Gemini, I think that's the part that you went through is you actually revealing, freeing yourself from whatever was holding you back. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. You know, somebody needs to hear this. And, you know, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I got to make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am still recording, Gemini. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one card, and then I'll pull from my Empath Oracle deck. You know, the thing is, courage. Yeah, we already know you're very courageous, you know, but this is courage. Let me pull from the Empath Oracle deck, and then I'll go ahead and read what courage means. You know, please like, share, subscribe, you know, hit the bell notification. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, or purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. So, yeah. There you have it. Now, the Empath Oracle deck that I created is just energies that believe is at the bottom of the deck. Just energies that I go through. So having courage and believing is what, you know, the energy is for this read. Vision. You have a vision of where you're going. You know, you have a vision of where you're going, and you're not letting anybody stop you. Prayers. You ask the universe for help. That's where the Ace of Wands is coming into manifestation. Your fears. Don't let your fears stop you. The fears of, like I say, fear of, and this is what the Five of Pentacles energy that came out twice. It's like you don't want to feel like you're abandoning your family or friends, but you know that they're stopping you. Something is at a distance, and that could be the path that you're on, Gemini. The path that you're on could be at a distance, but you're on your way there slowly but surely, and time is on your side. But you have to be patient at the same time that this is happening, because fear with the Five of what is it? The Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, and it's being patient. So this is the time. Time is on your side, but you know, time is now to do this. So at the bottom of the deck, we have beauty, seeing the beauty in everything. And let me read this courage. Hold on one second. Here it is. Let me read courage to see what it is. You know, this could be you going towards a love. This could be a love trying to stop you. But let me read it because I don't remember having this one before. I never had this card before. Courage. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. Whether you are afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. You need to make a decision to move forward with belief, trust, and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you have been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. It says stop investing in limitations, lack, and dysfunction. Every blessing, listen, I'm telling you. Sorry, I know that was good to stop, but here it is. This is the limit. This is could be the circle that is around you, or the circle that, you know, of friends and family. It says every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. You are ready to explore both. Whilst there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for your absolute best. You are being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. Action, right? It says, in order for you to succeed in what you desire, you need to prepare for the challenges ahead. Make a list of the support you need to tackle in approaching opportunities. Become aware of what or who you are afraid of. What or who you are afraid of. Imagine that this fear takes on the shape of a person. What does he or she look like? Look this fear in the eyes. Tell it that you are willing to learn from it and master the lessons. It says, but you are not willing to be a slave to it. Imagine loving your fear and taking steps forward. So that is what the action is. So again, the fear could, and you know, this is what the fear says, right? This is the fear. That's what's here. And, you know, again, for some reason, this rest and relaxation was what you needed in order to get out of this energy and have courage to move forward and not to feel like you aren't doing and you're not on the right path. But this here with the, Page of Cups, Judgment, Ace of Wands, and then the Tower is ending. So you're ending and you're having courage. So there you have it, Gemini. Please like, share, subscribe. Believe in yourself. Have courage to move forward, you know, and see the beauty in everything. No man is your enemy. Every man is your teacher. Every lesson that you go through, somebody, and every person, place, or thing that you deal with, someone is teaching you a lesson. And so that's what you need to take from this read. All right, Gemini, please like, share, subscribe. Check me out on my Patreon and my Anchor podcast under Phoenix Empath Intuitive. I also have a Cancer-only channel. If you have Cancer placement in your chart, please check me out on Phoenix Empath Intuitive Tarot. And also, this is The World is Waiting Tarot. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. All right, Gemini, see you soon.